Imagine an airport, usually just a place for people to come and go. But this time, a single goodbye turned into one of the most unforgettable moments for viewers. In just a few seconds, a glance, a closer distance, and a goodbye kiss made Song Weilong and Zhang Jingyi's names a hot topic again. Not because they were announcing their real-life relationship, but because their chemistry as characters and love for you was so strong that many viewers forgot they were watching a drama. Even after the scene ended, many fans were still talking about it, replaying clips, and trying to understand how a simple goodbye scene could leave such a lasting impression. So, what exactly made Song Weilong and Zhang Jingyi's moment at the airport so memorable? And was that kiss really one of the reasons this couple became so inseparable from viewers? Let's discuss everything until the end. Because there are some interesting details behind their chemistry that might make you see the scene differently. When the airport scene appeared, the audience's attention wasn't solely focused on the kiss. In fact, the atmosphere of the goodbye was a key part of the moment. In the story, the characters played by Song Weilong and Zhang Jingyi have gone through countless conflicts, emotions, and relationship ups and downs. Therefore, when they finally have to part at the airport, every second feels meaningful. There's no sense that the scene was simply created to provide a romantic moment for the audience. There's fear of loss, there's doubt, and there are feelings they've struggled to express. That's what makes the scene so emotional. Chinese social media even dubbed the scene the airport goodbye kiss, and footage of it immediately became a topic of conversation among drama fans. Interestingly, for many viewers, the most powerful part wasn't the moment their lips met. Before that, there were glances and pauses that heightened the emotional tension. Song Weilong captivated the audience with his character, who seemed to have so much to say but didn't know how. Meanwhile, Zhang Jingyi's expression made the goodbye feel even more profound. When the two characters finally came close, the audience was already drawn into their emotions. This is one reason why the scene didn't feel like a sudden kiss. The audience was kept waiting, intrigued, and made to feel that there was something unfinished between them. Since the drama began gaining attention, Song Weilong and Zhang Jingyi's chemistry has been a hot topic. Not only do they have visuals that many fans consider a perfect match, but they also create a lively character dynamic. Even before the airport scene, various snippets of their interactions were frequently discussed. In several interviews and promotional materials, the two were seen exchanging compliments. Song Weilong once complimented Zhang Jingyi, calling her very beautiful, while Zhang Jingyi also complimented Song Weilong. This kind of interaction made fans even more interested in seeing how their chemistry translates on screen. Another interesting aspect came from the discussion of their romantic scenes. Several reports about the drama's production stated that Song Weilong and Zhang Jingyi didn't always stick to every detail of the scene as written in the script. In one particularly hotly concerned kiss scene, Zhang Jingyi even reportedly offered ideas on how the character's emotions should develop before the kiss. According to the report, she felt the emotions between the two characters should be built more naturally so the audience could understand why they ended up kissing. Song Weilong then supported this idea, and the two discussed ways to make the scene feel more natural, and perhaps it was this approach that made their chemistry so distinct. They didn't just stand in front of the camera and follow predetermined movements. They tried to understand what their characters were feeling. As a result, when a romantic scene occurs, the audience doesn't just see two actors kissing. They see two characters who have a history, have feelings, and ultimately have to face the difficult moment of separation. There's a simple reason why airport farewell scenes often feel more emotional than typical romantic scenes. The airport itself is a symbol of separation. People come there because they want to go somewhere else, while the person left behind can only see someone important to them growing further away. In dramas, symbols like this can make a romantic scene feel more powerful. When Song Weilong and Zhang Jingyi's characters meet in such a situation, the audience already understands that their time together may soon be over. So a hug becomes more meaningful, a gaze becomes deeper, and a kiss can feel like a final sentence that can't be said in words. That's why many fans find these scenes unforgettable. They're not just seeing a kiss, but seeing the moment when two characters seem to be trying to hold on to something that might be lost. If we look at the journey of the two characters' relationship as a whole, the airport scenes become even more compelling. Theirs isn't the type of relationship that's smooth sailing from the start. There was conflict, distance, suppressed feelings, and various circumstances that prevented them from always expressing what they truly wanted. It was precisely this long journey that made every romantic moment feel even more precious. Because viewers had been following their journey, when the final goodbye scene at the airport finally appeared, the audience's reaction was even greater. They felt like they were witnessing the culmination of an emotional journey they had been following from the beginning. It's no surprise, then, that the scene became one of the most talked about moments among fans. After the scene was released, fan reactions were mixed. Some said that song Weilong and Zhang Jingyi's chemistry felt too natural. These questions are why a romantic drama can keep viewers coming back for more. Ultimately, perhaps it's not the kiss that makes song Weilong and Zhang Jingyi's airport scene so unforgettable. What makes it so memorable are all the emotions that led up to that moment. There was a long journey, there was conflict, there was pent-up affection, there was the fear of separation, and finally, a moment when words seem insufficient. That's the power of a drama scene. Sometimes, just a few seconds in front of the camera can make millions of viewers feel something. And when the chemistry between two actors is so strong, the line between character and actor can indeed feel very thin to the audience. But then again, what we see is the story of their characters in the drama, not evidence of their personal relationship. What's clear is that song Weilong and Zhang Jingyi managed to make one of their romantic moments a long-lasting topic. That airport scene wasn't just about a kiss, but about unyielding feelings and a separation that left viewers wondering, if they really had to part, would their feelings just end? Now, I'd like to know your thoughts. Do you think song Weilong and Zhang Jingyi's airport kiss scene is truly one of the most memorable scenes in love for you? Or is there another scene that you think is much more romantic and emotional? Let me know in the comments. Because I'm curious if you felt the same chemistry as many other viewers. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this story, subscribe to this channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss the latest news about song Weilong, Zhang Jingyi, C-dramas, and the couples that are currently being talked about. See you in the next video, and remember, sometimes a look can be more powerful than 1,000 words, but a kiss scene can make viewers talk about it for much longer.